A very good afternoon to you. Welcome to the news update on Dominion Television. I am Pat I2. The House of Representatives has summoned 31 ministries, departments and agencies, MDAs, for alleged financial irregularities and breach of nation's financial regulations. Consequently, the House asked the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, and other relevant bodies to recover over 103.8 billion naira and from the MDAs and remit the same to government coffers. The directives followed the adoption of the House Public Accounts Committee PAC recommendations during the House plenary. Similarly, the House of Representatives Speaker Tajuddin Abbas said that the creation of regional development commissions for the country's 6 geopolitical zones is to ensure that every region feels a genuine sense of belonging in the Nigerian project. Represented by the Deputy Speaker Benjamin Kalu, the Speaker stated this during the inauguration of the House Committees on South-South Development Commission, South-West Development Commission and North-Central Development Commission. Tajuddin explained that the commissions were crucial to bridging the gap between local realities and national policy. The Oyo State Governor, Engineer Seyi Makinde, has renamed Akobo Ojuri Olonda Road to Archbishop Ayo Ladigbolu Road, Ibadan. Governor Makinde made the pronouncement during the inauguration of the dualized 5.9 kilometers road in Lagelu local government area of Oyo State, where it was represented by his deputy, Barrister Bayo Lawal, stating the infrastructure will serve as a vital lifeline to rural communities, fostering trade, easing transportation, and ultimately enhancing quality of life for residents. In his welcome address, the chairman of Lagelu local government area, Honorable Mudashiru Kamarudin, said the completion of the project reflects positive impact of true local government autonomy under Governor Makinde's administration. And in the separate goodwill messages, President of Central Council of Ibadan Indigenes CCII Chief Yemi Sholadoye Olorundaba Oba Samuel Olari noted that completion of the project will relieve residents who had endured years of hardship due to its poor condition. The event was attended by top government officials, lawmakers, traditional rulers, politicians, religious leaders, and political appointees. Former Chief Press Secretary to Governor Seyi Makinde, Taiwo Adesa, has called for stronger public engagement and transparency in governance. It made this known when it featured on Okodoro Shelu, a political program on Dominion Television. Speaking about the 63 billion naira renovation of the Oyo State Government House, he defended the spending, citing safety concern due to structural damage. Adesa dismissed the claims of media buyers, stating his role has always been to provide factual and balanced information, emphasizing that open communication is key to building public trust. Away from that, Nigerians have been enjoined to treat every child, particularly those on the street, as their own, as it will not only help reduce crime rates, but also boost the economic system of the country. Our correspondent, Sheifumi Akisoya, has the reports.
A therapist in the Brown Roof City, Ibadan, Omowumi Bankole, has stated government and parents' negligence to children's welfare, poverty, and orphanhood as the major causes of the increase of homeless children in Nigeria. Bankole, who stated this in an exclusive interview with Dominion News, implored government to encourage orphanage homes who are passionate about children's welfare as a vital point to curbing homelessness among children.
Parents should love their children genuinely. Parents should make sure that they give birth to children they can cater for. Not about giving them good education, it's not about just feeding them, but being there for them emotionally. There are a lot of factors that contribute to that. Poverty, separation, orphanhood, when children lost their either parent or both parents. Government are not really so sensitive to children welfare in Nigeria. That's just one of the few factors. What the government can do, we have a lot of individuals that are coming up with, opening orphanages. Government should give them support, full support. These people, they have passion. That is their own area of calling. Government should back them up with enough, provision to cater for these homeless children.
She stated that children on their part also have needs which, when not gotten, can be a major push for them to seek for it elsewhere, thereby increasing the rate of homelessness, and joining everyone to give children a helping hand regardless of who their biological parents are.
A child that is homeless will become whatever the outside will turn him or her into. If the outside will decide to turn the child into a whore, that's what he will become, a prostitute. If the outside will decide to turn the child, if the child is lucky to fall into the hand of a good person, maybe an orphanage that has passion for children, the child will become that. So that's why I said everybody in the society should just make up their mind that every child on the street is my child. And we find a way to just, profile all those needs. You shouldn't just say, this is not my child, and you just look away. Try and make sure that you are kind to children. Make sure you do your own part in giving all this emotional need, giving a child a voice, because each child counts.
In 2025, the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, reports that 8.8 million people in northern Nigeria require humanitarian assistance, including 4.9 million children. This includes a significant number of children experiencing homelessness or living in vulnerable situations. Sheifumi Akinsanya for Dominion News.
And on the foreign scene, Rwanda President Paul Kagame has replaced the country's prime minister, appointing the deputy governor of the central bank, Justin Nsengiyumwa. The appointment was announced by the office of the government spokesperson in a post on X. The post did not explain why the incumbent prime minister, Edward Ngerite, was dropped. And away from we went straight to Vietnam, where Vietnam's police ministry has agreed to buy 2 Lockheed Martin helicopters in what could be a key security deal since Washington lifted an arms embargo on the nation a decade ago. The deal will come after the country's Ministry of Public Security held protracted talks since at least 2022 with multiple United States defense companies to acquire helicopters. The Southeast Asian country, which relies heavily on Russian weapons, is also currently negotiating with the Trump administration key element of a tariff deal that is crucial to maintain access to its largest export market. And Russia's regional governor, Vasily Orlov, has said that air traffic controllers lost contact with an Air-24 passenger plane carrying about 50 people in Russia's Far East, and a search was underway. The local emergencies ministries had said a plane operated by Siberian-based airline called Angara dropped off radar screens while approaching its destination in Tinda, a town in the Amur region bordering China. The regional governor said that according to preliminary data, there were 43 passengers, including 5 children and 6 crew members on board. And in sport, Marcus Rashford has joined Barcelona on an initial 12-month loan from Manchester United, with the Catalan Giants having the option of signing the England international on a permanent basis for €35 million in 2026. Rashford has not played for Manchester United since last December after being dropped by manager Ruben Amorim and spent the second half of the 2024-2025 season on loan at Aston Villa. In July, it was confirmed that he was one of 5 players to tell the club that he wanted to leave. You can always follow us across our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn at Dominion Broadcast, and on X at Dominion Cast. And that is the news update on Dominion Television. Thank you so much for watching. Good afternoon. I am Pat Ito.